Montoya, good morning. Lewis. Little lunch with my oldest. Holden was good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Not much, Sleepy. Just chilling. Little Griff is getting her hair braided, so.
Tilla's reaction after she got her hair blow dried and cut is crazy.
What does it look like?
She looks like she was crying.
Ramaday, Big Griff, yeah. HA took that chicken criticism personal. Yeah, but I got him with y'all remember he was on Don't Eat Chicken with. He used to make fun of people eating chicken. Swear to God. You just got home? You must work overnight shift? I used to work overnights, man. I used to work overnights at the jail and when I was a security guard for a little bit. Sleep at the job both times.
Did you get fired for sleeping?
At the security job, yeah, I did. But at the jail, everybody slept, really. I just found out Mayor of King. I'm 2 seasons behind on Mayor of Kingstown. I was shocked. I thought that because remember, Jeremy Renner got what you turn you goddamn Jeep? Jesus, Lord have mercy. I thought they had stopped filming when Jeremy Renner got in that accident. That's one of my favorite shows. That's all. I only have one favorite show at a time. If I don't like a show, I can't watch it. The left is beaming over the win on Tuesday. Shucking and jiving. Ye's doing his... Oh, Ye came... See, I knew this was a rollout. Somebody said this is an album rollout. Travis Scott was performing. You know who Travis Scott is? Anyway, he's performing in Japan, and he brought out Ye for a 10-song set. So, yeah, Ye's trying to get back in the mainstream. Which I don't blame him, but... They said Islamic State of New York. Come on, man. I don't know about all that. Yeah, he got snubbed by the Grammy. But what shit he got a Grammy for? Man, I got a feeling Kendrick is gonna win Album of the Year. He might win Rap Album and Album of the Year. They didn't accept the submitted album? Ye's money funny? Hold on. I think I'm gonna go this other, I don't know. Try which what fa spot to go to. I don't want to go down that road because I don't know. I think my signal is going to get lost, but no, I don't feel like driving all the way down 113. Yeah, I think I like the GNX album. Like, it's not my favorite Kendrick album, but it's probably my second. Like, all that, when he went super black and all that other shit, but I didn't like none of that. He went new black, not super black. See, I don't mind super black music, but he's a new black doing it, and new black, super black, and my super black is just totally different super black. You know what I mean? He sold the ranch and owes back taxes on his childhood home. Who, Ye? How do you owe taxes on his childhood home? Damn. Ye going broke? No way. He should be able to live off his music. Or Jay never gave him his masters. I don't know, man. That's crazy. But I'm seeing a lot of Instagram ads for his stuff, and then I just go and look at the comments. Everybody's like, some people, only a few people say they got their stuff on time, but most of everybody's saying they ordered stuff like in February and they still haven't got there what they wanted. They're saying, I'm seeing some rumblings about they found the January 6th pipe bomber. And then they're saying it's a female officer who quit the force, the Capitol Police, and joined the, I don't know, FBI, CIA, whatever. She was probably already working for him when she did the bombing. That is wild. They never even caught anybody doing that pipe bombing. but they locked everybody up that was there that day, except her and Nick Fuentes. Crazy, ain't it? I gotta get to a Sixer game. Don't you want to go to a Sixer game?
Yeah.
I kind of want to take your cousin.
Who?
Big Dabs.
Big Dabs.
Davion. That's an extra ticket. I don't know. And I really don't like sitting in the upper deck. You know what I mean? Remember the time we went to the who did we see them play?
I don't remember. They were like a team that nobody knew.
It wasn't a good team. We saw
Yeah.
oh, I didn't buy the tickets. Their mother bought them for like a gift, Christmas or birthday or Christmas gift. I don't know.
It was for Christmas Day.
Yo, so anyway, I had to take. It was 3 tickets, so I took my 2 daughters. But it was damn near in the ceiling. It wasn't. Well, I think there was a level above us, but that was it.
There was like 2 levels.
2 levels?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like sitting that high.
Anytime I stood up, I felt like I was gonna fall.
But yeah, I wanna go to a Sixer game this year.
I couldn't even get a t-shirt because they only threw where the light was.
Oh yeah, they wanted to catch the t-shirts. That's one thing they do at the Sixer game. They throw Melissa Reed, what up? That's what they throw them t-shirts and the cannons and stuff. They got a couple up there, but not close enough for us.
I think we should get front row seats.
No, the front row seats, like, I went to a Oklahoma City Sixer game, and I think they're like 150, and I sat behind. That was years ago though. This is when Durant was on the Thunder, and I sat like directly behind the Sixers bench. That was like I think it was like 150 or something like that. That's the best seats I had. Chat, what's going on? Talk to me. I'll be live tomorrow. Tomorrow. Uncle Hotep Factor. Monday, Patreon. Kick won't take my password on my phone. You got an alternate. Oh. Yeah, I was gonna say, is that your burner account? EBT money has been sent out. I think that's Supreme Court ruling or whatever. So people's getting their bread. gonna go to Hakata or another pho place?
I don't know.
Oh my god. Niggas can never make decisions. That looks so peaceful. Where's all the traffic? I live in the sticks, bro. I live in the sticks. Not really the sticks, but it's out like, but this is northeast country.
This is not a country area. Dad, what are you talking about? This is suburbia. This is not no countryside.
I don't know.
Do you want to know some unrealistic things I want in my future house? Yes? Okay. So basically, I want like big pillars in front of my house, and then in my backyard, I want a mini golf area, and then there's gonna be like a lake in my backyard because obviously, yeah, I would live behind the forest, and then I would want there to be a tennis ring, but it was floating on top of the water. Yeah, that's so cool, right? And then I want, and for the pool, I want like this little waterfall thing going over it, and I want like a little water slide. And for my room, I want it to be the biggest room in the house with a balcony. Yeah, that makes sense. And then every morning I would wake up and then I would already have an outfit picked out for me from my closet. There would be like these robotic arms like pick out what I said there would be, and then there would be these speakers in the house that would play music, and I would also want like a really expensive car in the garage because you can't have your really expensive cars laid out because why would you do that? You're just asking for it to be stolen. And then I would have a wall of like all of my achievements and all of my kids' achievements and everyone's achievements I know. And then basically when it's the winter time and when we can't use the pool, I want there to be the water that the tennis ring is floating on. I want it to turn into ice so then we can go ice skating on it. And then just wait, Dad. And then I want there and whatever sports my kids are interested in, I will have like a basketball hoop or like anything like that in my backyard. And then I also want there to be like a little pit area with a fire pit. Yeah. And then I want there to be like a good grill. And then I also want to live next to my best friend and next to all of my friends so our kids can be best friends. And I want them to go to really good school so they can be really smart. And then I'm just gonna be so rich because yeah. And then yeah.
Oh, you saw Nas perform Montoya? I gotta see Nas. That's one concert I gotta make before I leave this plane. Well, it's nice to have dreams, Jade. You gotta work hard to get them. Nobody gonna give you nothing.
Yeah, that's why I would have all that stuff in my house because I would work so hard to get there.
Okay.
What was the job that you wanted to do when you were a little kid?
A lawyer.
I feel like all of the kids' jobs that they want to do is either a police officer, a lawyer, a firefighter,
you want to be? That's just I'm asking about what I want to, what I wanted to be. What do you want to be?
Okay, so basically, I either want to be a cosmetologist, a therapist, a film director, what else? I either want to be a lawyer. I also want to be like either a nurse, but like I don't know, or I want to be like a principal of a private school, or like I want to like start my own like business or something. That's what those are the jobs that I mainly want to be.
Man, how was the live orchestra though? Did everybody dress up? Yeah, Jeezy did the same thing, and Pog's a big Jeezy fan. But he was charging like, I want to say like $300 a pop for Jeezy tickets for this orchestra concert. So she said, never mind.
Does everyone know want to hear more things I want in my house? No? Oh my gosh, why is it so hot today?
I feel like for an orchestra concert, you gotta have a black tie affair. You know what I mean? You got a tuxedo and all that. $300. He was in a tuxedo, yeah. $300. Jeezy is a finesse. I don't know. Jeezy has a really strong fan base. And I feel like he has one because he has a lot of songs that play well in like a concert setting and stuff like that. So he can do a lot of tours. This is the Exton Mall, ladies and gentlemen. They made they had a proposal. They're going to turn all this into like, they wanted to. They wanted to turn this into high-rise, expensive condos, a little retail spaces, basically a 15-minute city. And I think the township denied. So there must be still some stuff in there.
The last time I went in there was with Nana, and we got like pizza, I think.
Because all the stores are closed, right?
Yeah, like almost like all of them. The only time we really go in there is when Jared wants to play inside and go Netflix plays with empty talk board, but like nobody works there, so nobody's paying attention.
I guess it's just old folks walking. I might try to come out here Monday and just film inside. They do have a round one. Joshua, what up?
Yeah, aren't they gonna get rid of that when the mall shuts down?
Yeah, but I don't know. That proposal got denied. And the guy who came up with the plan is suing, I think. But they don't need a 15-minute city here, man. Just turn it back into a mall. Like, reason a lot of these stores, Amazon is playing a part, of course, but Pure Indian Cafe. Amazon's playing a part, of course, but they raised the rent so high for these stores, they can't afford it. In the college. Like, you got a place with some land, hold on to it. Just hold on to it. China's over here buying up all the malls. You need to buy this one, Jesus. It was some American developers doing this. A lot of empty apartments and homes? No, that's where that what do you call that the immigrant status thing that the Indian folks be using? I forget what it's called. A lot of the ones on the immigrant visa, what's it called? They're the ones that are gonna be on there. No one can afford them? Nah, they fill these joints up pretty fast. It just matters if it's kind of close to like out here, people can still, you can drive to the city, or you can drive to King of Prussia, or drive to around where I live at, because there's a couple pharmaceutical H-1B. Yeah, H-1B visas. See, there's a lot of there's some pharmaceutical companies and they hire them jokers. H1 Freudian slip. That's why I was surprised. Like, what the hell's going on here? Like downtown where I live at, like they open these high-rise luxury apartments, and they're like $2,000 for like a single. They fill them Jones right up. Somebody got some money out here. And then, I think a lot of times, because now a lot of times people don't get cars and shit like that. You gotta understand, if you don't have a car, then how much is that a month? That's at least, what, $600-700 between, no, even more. You figure you got gas? What the hell's going on here? Oh, we might have to come through here. Jay, get out your phone.
What the heck?
Well, it looks like a fair or something. I mean, they build these 15-minute cities, so like there's basically one right here where we're going to turn into. On the left, they got apartment buildings. Over here on the right, they got apartment buildings, right? Condos, whatever you want to call it. This is all 15 minutes. Now look at all you can do within a 15-minute stretch. Like these are two. These are luxury apartments. So you've got a Walmart over here. You got like a lot of restaurants. You got a bookstore. You got an optician. You got a Walmart. All within walking distance. Luxury is just a marketing term sometimes. Fake granite countertops. Yeah. I mean, you're right about that too. I mean, it's new, but all new stuff, but it's nothing like crazy. They be putting fake granite in there. Yeah, so these people don't have to go nowhere really. So I'm saying if you don't have a car, that might ease the pain because you like, that's probably like, see the Walmart's over to the right. How much money is that? Say you have a $500 car note. It's at least $150 a month insurance if you don't pay it all at once. Buck something. Then you got gas, which is like another $150 a month. So that's like $800 you save if you don't have a car. A lot of these people work from home and shit. There's the movie tavern right there. You want to go on a date, go to movie tavern.
Who takes somebody to the movie for a date? Like respectfully, if in the future somebody took me to the movie for a date, like I would actually like movies.
Yeah, just enjoy the movie. Why you gotta be weird?
How is that a date though? That's like going with my dad. You're watching the movie. You're not talking. Like who else thinks that?
There's a mathasium right there.
What is a mathasium?
I'm about to send your ass there this summer or something.
Bro, no, like actually, if you put me in that, like I will cry myself to sleep. Like I'm not doing that.
Why not? If you get better at math.
No.
Why would you not want to do something
Did
that
you
would
not
help
see
you?
my math grade? It's better than my reading grade.
Oh, so you need to go to reading one.
No. No, I'm doing good in everything. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, Joshua, you hear this kid? Yeah, I'm in Oaks, Mateo. No, I'm not in Oaks. I'm in Exton. Shout out to Exton. Gavin's giving CDLs for free, but Americans got to finish school.
Guys, why does he think that I'm gonna go to that?
Because nigga, you just told me what you wanted in your house. How do you think you want to get a house without no piece of paper? You gotta have piece of paper. White man give you.
But
And how you gonna get that? You gonna have to have.
But what if I build my own house?
You gotta do
my future husband. Like, what if you can build your own house? You know, and then like.
Nigga, I'm not raising you to depend on no fucking man. What the fuck is wrong with you? Get it out the mud like everybody else. If it happens to work out that way, that's fine. But don't depend on that.
I'm not depending on it. I never said I was depending on it.
Anyway. All right, we're going to go to Hakata. We're going to get some pho. I'll see y'all tomorrow or maybe later. I don't know. We'll probably go a couple other places after this.
Oh, yeah, I think my door's open.
Anyway. Talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Peace.